Yo! It's Big Body Brex. I'm trying to not say it's your boy because the more I've watched other people's YouTube channels, a lot of people say it's your boy, and I don't want to be like a lot of people. So it is Big MF Body Brex coming at you. A lot of people say coming at you too. What do we even say anymore? Everything is being said. Anyway, let's get into today's deck profile. Now, this one is a Flameswordsman deck, and that's used very loosely with quotation marks around it. And let me say this while we're in the first minute of this video. This is not a real deck. Do not try to be competitive with this deck. You won't be. It's not good. It is literally just, I personally think Flameswordsman has the coolest animation in this game out of all of them, which is so crazy because he's Flameswordsman, who is 1800 attack, no effect, useless card, honestly. And I hate it because Joey Wheeler is rolling over in his grave as I say that, but Flameswordsman isn't good in actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Without further ado, this is a troll deck. That's what we call it, a troll deck. And I'm gonna do something different. We're gonna start with the extra deck. Triple Flameswordsman, obviously, because we want to see him a lot, and if he's destroyed, we want to see him again and again and again. Then we have Stardust Dragon. Now, I know what you're like, what? Why? We have Ash Blossom in this deck, and we have Flameswordsman. If they're both on this field, boom, Stardust Dragon. Just let's see a lot of animations. Let's see Stardust Dragon's animations. Let's see Flameswordsman animation. Let's see Utopia triple animations. It's like I said, it's a troll deck in just because, you know, whoever you're facing online is gonna be annoyed, hopefully, unless they have a super cool meta deck that's already beaten you because it's the second turn and they're nuts and you suck because you're using this deck to try to troll people. If they're a honest person using like a cool, maybe roguish tier 3 deck, they're gonna hate you for using this deck, obviously, because you can't skip their animations in this game. You have to watch them. It's the craziest thing ever. Then we got Gusto, Emerald. We got a lot of level 4s in this deck. I mean, you guys know what it does. I'm not explaining what this does. If you don't, just read it real quick, pause the video, whatever. It's limited at 1. So anything limited at 1, I'm not explaining. You should know what it does. It's limited at 1. Then we have Gaga Cowboy, same reason. And then we got triple Utopias, because yes, you're gonna watch this animation for the 3rd time because I'm a terrible person. When a monster declares an attack, you know what a Utopia does. I'm not explaining Utopia either. Sorry. There's cards I'll explain, there's cards I won't. If you don't know what Utopia does, how did you find this video? I don't know. Now, this guy is a, what did I call it? Retrain of Flameswordsman. This guy is kind of okay. Ferocious Flameswordsman. He's a link monster. All warrior monsters on the field gain 500. If this link summoned card is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect while in its owner's monster zone, you can target one non-link warrior monster in your graveyard, special summon it, but banish it once it leaves the field. So this is another way. If your Flameswordsman went to the graveyard because of instant fusion, get this guy out here, and then once he's taken off, boom, get Flameswordsman back on the field, make him watch another animation, make him frustrated, have a good time. On to the main deck. We run 2 Ash Blossoms and Joyous Springs. Now this I've never been more serious. If you don't know what Ash does, then what are you doing? I run 2 because it's kind of trolly. This is the troll deck, so I'm either gonna use its quick effect or get it on the field so I can get Stardust out and troll you. Then we run triple blue Flameswordsman because it's literally the only blue flames, or it's the only Flameswordsman support, which is so weird for a card that was so nostalgic for so many people and used by a iconic character like Joey. Once per turn during either player's battle phase, you can target one other warrior type monster you control. This card loses exactly 600 attack And if it does, that monster gains 600 attack. When this card you control is destroyed by your opponent's card, by battle or card effect, and sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target one fire warrior type monster in the graveyard, special summon that target. Yes, it's another way to get Flameswordsman back on the field, so you have to watch this animation. Hope you love it. Then we run 2 Blue Mountain Butter Spy just for the XZ summoning. It's pretty cheap, but you know, it's in the game. You know what it does. When you normal summon a warrior monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. Can't be used as synchro material, but good for XZ summoning and Link summoning. We also have Comrade Swordsman of Landstar, which is Swordsman of Landstar. Retrain. All warrior type monsters you control gain 400. This gives you a little boost. Also a little shout out to Joey. Then we have Cyberstein, just because we want to see Flameswordsman, and we'll pay the 5,000 life points just to see Flameswordsman, because we're idiots. Then we run 2 Goblindenberg, so stupid. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower monster from your hand. So another way to get your XZs, aka Utopia, out, make them watch another animation. Marauding Captain, summon him, summon someone else, then Link summon your ferocious Flameswordsman. Morphing Jar, kinda because it's a little bit trolly too, but also you gonna brick. We got Morpho Butter Spy. Once per turn, when the battle position of an opponent's monster is changed, you can target one of those monsters. It loses it's so stupid. What even is that? That's, you just have him for Marauding Captain and also for Blue Mountain Butter Spy. Then we got Ultimate Baseball Kid, because Lamau, why not? We've got a couple fire warriors in this deck. Then we got Warrior Lady of the Wasteland. I can't even tell you why. Maybe for Marauding Captain. I mean, none of these cards really want to be special summoned, but we have 2 of them. Why not? Next to the spells, we've got Card Destruction. Same reason we have Morphing Jars. You're gonna probably brick with this deck, so you need stuff like this, especially when you have 2 fusion weapons and you have no way of getting your fusion monster out. Early on in this deck's conception, I did actually try to run Polymerization and then Flame Manipulators and Misaki, the legendary swordsman, plus some King of the Swamps. It was totally not working. So dumb. If you want to see Flameswordsman, this is your best bet. This deck is your best bet. You run 2 fusion weapons. Maybe you have both of them in your hand, and you got a Flameswordsman on the field. Now that's a cool 4,800 Flameswordsman, which is a crazy bait stick. Triple instant fusions. Use this, get Flameswordsman out. Mind Control, because we do have Link cards, and we also have XZs in case it is a level 4. You can XZ 2 of them because you can only run 2. Monster Reborn, Raigeki, Rhoda. We also have Scapegoat here because technically you can Scapegoat with the blue Flameswordsman and make ferocious Flameswordsman. The A-Forces, because I mean this isn't a really strong deck, and you know, you need some boosts. Upstart, obvious reasons. And then we have Battle Guard Rage. Activate this card by targeting 1 warrior type monster you control. It gains 1,000 attack. But the only thing is, monsters destroyed by battle with it are returned to the hand instead of going to the graveyard. So it's kind of cool because you avoid that card that you don't want to send to the graveyard, because then it'll do that cool thing. It'll activate its effect that, oh, when it's sent to the graveyard, it can do this. Haha, you're going back to your hand, buddy. Then we run 2 Covering Fires, which is fun. If you've never heard of this card, during the damage step, while an opponent's monster is attacking a monster you control, target 1 other face-up monster you control. Your attack monster gains attack equal to that target's attack during the damage step. So, let's say you have Blue Flameswordsman and Flameswordsman on the field, and your opponent tries to swing on one of them. Boom, Covering Fire. And now whoever's being attacked has 36 instead of the 18. So it's, I mean, it's you need it in a deck like this where everybody's weak. But then we have Hero Ring. Just because why not? It's a stupid card. It belongs in this deck. 2 Solemn Judgments. Please go watch my other videos where I explain why I have Solemn Judgment. I can't do it again. And then we have a Starlight Road, which no one would ever expect. When a card or effect is activated that would destroy 2 or more cards you control, negate the effect of it, and if you do, destroy that card. Then you can special summon 1 Stardust Dragon from your deck. This is great because no one ever expects it. If they Raigeki, Starlight Road, no, you're not destroying all my cards. And now say hello to another animation in the way of Stardust Dragon. Kind of just, this is a very, very thin 40. I was kind of struggling to figure out what cards to put in this deck, but this is fun. This was also inspired by, I'm going to find your name and I'm going to put it on the screen and in the description thanking you because you gave me this idea. I don't remember your name. You were on Reddit and you said you were trying to make a deck where you do as many animations because you were playing against your friend and you wanted to troll him. I made this deck in honor of you, but I don't remember your name. But I'm going to find it and it's going to be on the screen. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and leave a like, of course, because please. Or, you know what? Don't leave a like. Just have watched this whole video. Or watch it for 5 minutes. Watch it for the half of the duration. I'm going to say that at the beginning of my next video, I swear to God.